Thank you for the applause. This is Pickin' Blues Glenn Davis from Lenexa, Kansas, and today I'm going to do a guitar lesson on how to play the guitar parts in the song of Past the Point of Rescue by Hal Ketchum. And I love the guitar in there. It's simple, anybody can play it, but it sounds great. And that's because there was a session player in Nashville. His name was Chris Luzinger. And he's a great session player, and he played the guitar that you hear on the record. Although I don't think he ever toured with Hal Ketchum. He did tour occasionally with Garth Brooks, and he played all the guitar parts on every one of Garth Brooks' records ever made. So that's it. Let's hear it for Chris Luzinger. Now, a couple things I want to point out here before I actually play the song for you. And don't worry that you can't see anything now, because when I actually show you how to do each lick, I'm going to move the camera up closer. The song is in E minor, so if you see my hand here, I'm playing an E minor chord on the 7th fret. It also plays on the 5th fret, a D. My hand's in that position, and if my hand is in this position, it's going to be an A. Here I play on the 3rd fret either a C in that position or a G. I think once in the song I go down and play an E minor down here. So I'm not going to go over all the chords with you, because you should be able to tell based on where my hands are on the guitar. Now the other thing you won't see in the beginning, because when I'm going, but the chord, there's 3 chords there. It's do 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 do, and then back to the E minor. So I did show you those. Now, okay, here's some of the licks you're going to see. The first one is, the second one is, the third one is 5 notes, and it usually precedes that first lick. It goes, and then goes into, is there anything else? Some harmonics he puts in once in a while. I think the only other lick is this before the one C chord. So we'll go over all of them and you'll hear me play it. And when I'm done, I'm going to tell you another story about Hal Ketchum. I'm going to take a crack at the song now. Let's see here. Last night I dreamed you were back again. Larger than life again, hold me tight again. Placing those same kisses on my brow. Sweeter than ever now, Lord, I remember how I couldn't get enough of kissing. Do you know how much you're missing? No, you don't, but I do. Days like a slow train trickle by. Even the words that I write refuse to fly. All I can hear is your song haunting me. Can't get the melody out of my head, it seems. Distractions are amusing. Do you know how much you're losing? No, you don't, but I do. But I do, and I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. Is no word at all from you the best that you can do? I never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. Okay. Oh, thanks for the belated applause on that one. Now, the story I wanted to tell you is a real simple one. Another reason that song is near and dear, I also have another brother besides my brother Tommy. Danny's out there too, and one day Danny went to one of these small local bars, and hardly anybody in there, but there was one guy at the bar sitting there drinking screwdrivers. He said my brother is a beer drinker. And anyway, they started talking, and my brother didn't realize that was Hal Ketchum that he was talking to. So they were talking and drinking, and they shot a few games of pool, I guess. And then all of a sudden, it was a couple hours they were in there together. One guy he looks at his watch and he says, "Oh, I got to go to a concert." And my brother says, "Who you see?" And he says, "Oh no, I'm playing. I'm Hal Ketchum." So that's how my brother got to meet Hal Ketchum. Now, the story doesn't end there. Hal Ketchum then gave him 2 tickets to come see his concert. It was at the Boulder Station Casino. I think it was the Railhead room there. That holds around 500 people or so. Anyway, so he takes the 2 tickets. He goes home and gets my other brother, and they're going to go see the concert. That was my other brother, Tommy. Tommy had a girlfriend with him, so now 3 of them are going to the concert, and they only have 2 tickets. And as you know, any normal family would just have bought a 3rd ticket and been happy that they got the 2 they did, but not my brothers. They go up to the concierge and they say, "Hey, we're friends of Hal Ketchum, and he gave us 2 free tickets. Could you go back and see if he'd give us another ticket?" And fortunately, the concierge was a little smarter than that. He just took it upon himself. He gave him the 3rd ticket, and then they all got on and saw the concert for free. So that's my Hal Ketchum story. Now I'm going to pull the camera up close and give you a detailed instruction on what the licks were in that song. So where we're starting here, we're going to start on a D string and just go, and then open, then go up here to the the A string and hammer it, and back to the D, open, but you come down with this finger and then dampen it. So it's like that. Okay, I'm going to show you the next lick now. Again, we start out here in a D string, 2nd fret, and then on the A string, it's just a hammer on and lift it off real quick. It's like that. And then up to the G, and then open E. So again, that was, that's the next one. Now another one you'll see in there, this lick goes, so we start on the A, hammer it down, and then hit this D string, then pull it off, go to the G, so it's, and I also played that up here once, the same notes, but I'm playing it an octave or so higher. Now the only other thing that gets done in there really is, well, you hit these, or I try and hit harmonics there where you just lightly touch the string on the 12th fret. I can get kind of close to what he does there. And the other thing, let's see, it's when I'm changing from the D to the C, I always go. So you'll see these 3 notes just starting with a D note. And the tricky one, sometimes before he does this, in the middle of the song, before he goes, so it's just these 5 notes starting on the 2nd fret of the G string. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's up to the 5th fret. You might notice you could have done it with a lot of open strings if you wanted to. It could have been done like that, but I play it like, I think it sounds better. So that's really all the guitar licks that are in the song. Oh, thank you. I hope you enjoyed them. It's an easy song to play, but it's hard. You probably noticed I wasn't a singer, so it's hard for me to play and fit those licks in at the same time I'm singing. But oh, one other one I did. I just thought, when I'm playing this note here, before I go to the D, I go, that one there. That's just a little start on 7th fret of the D string and go. That's where it goes. couldn't get enough of kissing. Do you know just what you're missing? No, you don't, but I do. Okay, so that's the other lick. So that should cover all of them now. You should be able to play the song pretty well if you practice it a little bit. Now, if you stick around, I'm going to tell you another story. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I hope you learned something from it. But now I have a story I want to tell you, and this happened 40 years ago. Around 40 years ago, I was a young man. But I've always been too embarrassed to talk about it. What happened, I was going to church. I went to church a lot back then, and it was a hot August day. And the air conditioning, I don't know if they even had any in the church, and there was this girl sitting in front of me, and she was wearing this thin summer dress. And well, I'm Catholic, so when we're in church, we sit, we stand, we kneel, we have a lot of movement when we change. Just so happens, she was sitting in her seat, and everybody stood up. And I look at her, and she's wearing, like I said, this light sundress, and it's stuck in between her butt. And I'm looking at it. I know it's not supposed to be like that, so didn't think I should do anything, but I did, as luck would have it. I reached in, I grabbed it, and I pulled it out of her butt, so it would fall right in her. Well, she turns around and smacks me right across the face, and everybody in the church is now looking, and I'm as embarrassed as I could be. Again, still not knowing what to do, but what really hurt is then she smacked me again when I tried to push it back in. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the cheap entertainment. Have a nice day, and be nice to everybody.